I know Ray in Maryland was at the party a year ago because I saw him there. What's up, Ray?
Hey, everybody. This is Ray Carrick, a.k.a. Ray from Maryland, and I just want to say I'm here celebrating Eddie's 40th, and unlike Alice Cooper, I started drinking when Eddie started in radio, so it's kind of cool that Alice passed me the torch.
That's right. Alice celebrated his sobriety when I started in radio. That's when you started drinking, Ray.
Exactly. So I wanted to get my red carpet interview as well.
You just got it. Perfect.
Hey, man, I'll get into a little more of your celebration, but we booked hotel room for the weekend. You're going to be. We flew to you a year ago, and now you're kind of flying to us. I live 30 minutes from Ocean City, Maryland, so we already booked our hotel room for the weekend. My wife's got it all lined up to get the code, man, and that's a friggin' awesome mix and lineup. So we're going to go there. I don't know if I'll be able to see you there, but I'd like to find you and say hi sometime during that weekend. But we're going to be there, man, and you're in my backyard for this one.
But yeah, I've never been to Ocean City, okay. So I'm looking forward to checking it out. And of course, in case you tuned in late, what Ray is referencing is the brand new festival called Boardwalk Rock that was announced today that I'm going to be hosting, and it is in Ocean City. And it is May 17 and 18. And as I was saying earlier, whether I was attached to it or not, I would tell you that this is so cool because it's the one festival that's got a very varied lineup. It's somebody finally is doing equal parts 70s, 80s, 90s, current, and I've been railing about that forever. So that's very cool to see.
Yeah, man. We were blown away when we saw the lineup, and like I said, my wife's going to take care of getting the tickets and everything. And even though we're 30 minutes away, she wanted to do the hotel thing that way because getting in and out of Ocean City can be a little tricky during these festivals. I've been at a couple of them. I went to that Ocean's Calling one, and it's pretty crazy to get in and out of. So we're just going to, stay right there and just have a great weekend with you guys. And like I said, hopefully I'll find you somewhere and say hi. But,
yeah, we'll figure something out when we get closer.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. When it gets down the line, maybe you and I pull up and have a beer somewhere. But yeah, your party was so great, man. But one of the really cool things is, and you've talked about it, and I know you're probably short on time, but when you with a group of people, because I met so many cool people there, people part of the Trunk Nation fan page on Facebook. We had our own little circle there, dude. And you know how you always say that, when you're with a group that, you're all into the same kind of rock music, there's an instant bond. But it was like a double because we were all into the same kind of music, but also into you and your show. So it was like a double. We're all like immediate family. And I still keep in touch with all these people. And if you allow me, a quick shout-out to John, Brian, Mary, Chris, Jeff, Robbie, and Kevin. That was our sort of circle there. And we're all still in contact, and we've been trying to plan another sort of Trunk Nation reunion, with all of us and others that I'm not mentioning, and I know I'm forgetting a ton of them. I'm trying to suggest we do it here. Of course, not just because it's convenient for me, Eddie. But instead of me flying to Vegas, let's all fly to Ocean City, Maryland. But yeah, great night that night, man. I've said a ton about it in the past, and I know you probably got some more callers that want to chime in.
Yeah,
but it was just a great event, a great night, and awesome meeting you, dude.
Yeah, well, I remember I met you because as soon as I heard your voice, I'm like, oh, that's Ray from Maryland. I got to run, Ray. I'm out of time. But yeah, I remember it was cool meeting some people. I remember when I left at the end, after the thing ended, about a half an hour after it ended, I walked out the House of Blues. And when I walked out that front area of the House of Blues into the casino part of Mandalay Bay, there were a good 50 people out there waiting for me. And I remember I stood there for at least an hour and took photos, and people had posters and stuff, and I was signing them. And that was really cool. It was a really nice way to end the night that I got a chance to meet so many listeners face to face and so many people that were just hanging out there waiting for me to come out. And I'll never forget that. I was out there at least till like 1, 2 in the morning. I'm just meeting and mingling with people because I didn't have a chance to do it before and I didn't have a chance to do it during. And I was just so appreciative of not just the artists that showed up, but the fans that were there as well. And I remember Ray coming up to me, and as soon as I heard his voice, because I never met him in person before, I was like, Ray from Maryland, because I recognized his voice immediately from calling in so often. So that was, seeing that community of people come together was really, really cool as well. Joel was there. AJ was there. I mean, everybody, it was just, we had this dinner the night before that was cool, this private thing. So I thank my buddy Ron at the Bootlegger for doing that. It's just incredible. Just an incredible thing. And again, there's one more big piece of this still to come when we're able to release the full concert audio video, because that's going to be the last kind of piece of this to drop, and it will happen sometime next year. All right. Thank you, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this special look back from a year ago to what really was a legendary night, and appreciate you guys all joining me for it, and of course listening today as well. Be back live tomorrow, as usual, starting at 3 o'clock Eastern. News, calls, the whole 9 yards, you know it. Talking rock with you, Trunk Nation. Catch you tomorrow. Have a good Wednesday.